Wow. So that was eventful. Last night was unbelievable. My voice is gone, right? My love is up there. It's crazy. I'm buzzing. I'm on cloud 9. I'm knackered. I need to go to bed. It's been a 24-hour stint and some now. It's crazy, but we're living on cloud 9, and I'm so blessed that the wife and my children were there to watch what happened last night. It was crazy. So last night was a big deal for us at Fix Radio. We were nominated for 3 ARIA awards. Now, let me paint a picture for you, and I want to bring you to this moment, right? And you need to feel and you need to see what this was about. So the ARIAs, just to explain what the ARIAs is, it's like the BAFTAs for radio. So commercial stations, your non-commercial stations, they all come together for the ARIAs, and it's a big deal. Everyone in radio wants to win an ARIA award. It's like being an actor and winning a BAFTA. That is how big this is. It doesn't get no bigger from an award ceremony point of view for this industry. Honestly, it's the Radio Academy Awards, basically. That's what they're called. And it's very prestigious, and the most prestigious award, get me words out, I told you at the start, I'm very tired. I've got a sore throat. The most prestigious award there is breakfast. And we was nominated for the best music breakfast show, and we was up there. And there's 200 plus judges, all big people in the industry. So we're at Leicester Square, right? We get there, me, Ree, Shah, Ted, Sam, Keeley, we go out for the day. We finish radio yesterday morning, and we get a train, and we train it from where we are to London, and we're there early. We're meeting at 3:30 in the afternoon. We're supposed to be meeting everyone from Fix Radio for pre-drinks. Red carpet kicks off at 4:30. Ceremony kicks off at 6 o'clock, and then there's the after party and whatever else. So it's all time stamped, it's scheduled. Boom, here we go. We get there a little bit early, so we goes into the all bar 1 at Leicester Square. It is heaving there at this point in time. In the middle of Leicester Square, they was building Tom Cruise's Mission Impossible premiere set, because I believe today is the premiere, and now all the hoardings up, the lights are there. They must be spending £1 million. I don't know if I'm making that number up, but it looked like it was that. It was crazy. So we got in all bar 1, we're having the chin wag and that. We had a few sherbets, cut the Guinnesses, just trying to settle the nerves, because let me tell you, these sort of places, they humble you. They humble you. If you think you're confident, these sort of places will tell you that you're not. And these sort of places will say, listen, settle down a little bit, soldier, because you're with the big dogs here, and these lot have been doing it a long time. And they've got the confidence, they've got the egos and whatever else. So we're there, boom and boom, and then everyone joins us, and we're having a party, and we're all giddy, we're all getting excited. And then we start walking round. And then we go round to where the red carpet bit is, right? And the red carpet bit, and it's the Odeon Cinema there. And it's right next door to Global. Now, Global is your heart radio and stuff like that. And they don't enter, they do their own awards. They do the Global Awards. So they're different to the rest of the radio industry. They keep themselves separate, and for whatever reason. I don't know what the reason is, but for whatever reason, that is it. Anyway, so it's right next door. That there alone is like, what the hell is going on? So we're talking, and I'm talking to all the people that are at Fix, and you've got some new people coming on at Fix, and they come from these big stations, and they've moved over because Fix is going places, man. It's a new breed of radio, and we're making waves. We're making waves as a company. Now listen, this here now. So we've been nominated out of hundreds of breakfast shows across the country. Hundreds of judges have selected, and we're one of 6 at this point in time. And we're up against Nadia J, Radio 1 Extra, and we're up against Greg James, Radio 1. Greg James, like, it's crazy, yeah, because you listen to him on Radio 1, you're listening all the time and whatever in the morning, does breakfast in the morning, and he's a big name, bruv. And he's a big name, and he's a big tall chap as well. he's just a big geezer. He's got a massive presence in the industry. Now, when we got nominated, Greg actually posted on his Instagram story saying it's always lovely to be nominated, but the ball builders have got this one in the bag. And I was like, brother, is he playing with us? Like, is he giving a bit of banter just to sort of boom, boom, boom? And I thought it was like that. But listen, so different of what I thought, because I thought he was playing. But we're up there, right? So we're sitting down, we goes in, we do the red carpet. Hello everyone, all right, and we can see all these faces, and I'm like, wow, bro, that's that guy, that's that guy. And I've got my Ree with me, I've got my Shah with me, I've got my Ted with me, and Shah's eyes are like, whoa. My Ree's so funny, because she don't know who a celebrity is. My Ree ain't, she's on socials because she does her content, but she ain't on socials, don't do social media. And she's not starstruck by anyone. She doesn't know celebrities. She's not that girl. She's so humbling, bruv. It's crazy how Ree is with that sort of stuff. But Shah, she's nearly 21, right? She's into the world. Oh my God, Dad, it's Greg James. I'm like, yeah, babe, I know. We're going up against him head to head. It's like an FA Cup final. We're Bognor Regis Town and they're Liverpool. Do you understand? That's what this feels like. So manager Sue's there, Yash is there. So Shah and Ted are sitting with Sue and Yash up the top, and me, Ree, Sam and Keely, we're sitting down in the bit, and we've got a whole row for us lot of Fixed Radio. You got Jack there, you got the missus with him, you got young Demi, you got Louis, you got Rob, which is the two bosses at Fixed Radio, and we're all here, yeah. And we are at row C, A, B, C. So we are 3 back from the stage. Now, let me tell you, when I say humbling, right, you look round and you just see all these big faces in radio, and you're like, there's got to be over, whatever, 1,000, 2,000 people here. And it's like, whoa. Now, they're all looking at the back of my bald nut with all my fat marks. And I'm there. And a lot of them are all dolled up. They got the dicky bows on, they got the suits on and whatever else. And we're just in there in a nice pair of jeans, pair of boots, t-shirt, and an old lumberjack jacket. Like an old jacket with a corduroy collar, just looking, yeah. And that's how I wanted to go, because I thought if I'm going to be doing this, I've got to feel comfortable. Now we come up. Anyway, it kicks off. Got Juan's up there, he's presenting the awards and whatever else. Murray's filming. They give one award out, which was, we was up for 3 awards at Fixed Radio. So we was up for the breakfast, the best music breakfast. We was up for Sonic Sound, which is basically the station sound award, which is how the station sounds like from the whole lot. So a little bit of our show, a little bit of Clive's show, a little bit of the Trade show, a little bit of Trevor Mitchell Drive, and then all of the material in and out. So like, it's Fixed Radio, the builder station, it's all that sort of stuff, all merged together, and that gives you the Sonic Sound Award. And then we was up for Best Newcomer as well, and that was a radio presenter on Fix now called Chance Litchfield, another tradie, a roofer, and he was up for Best Newcomer. Now, I know exactly what he was feeling like, because we was there 2 years ago, and I was nervous yesterday. He must have been well nervous, because I was well nervous the first time. Anyway, first one up is Best Newcomer, and unfortunately, he didn't get a sniff. Same as us, when we first went, we didn't get a sniff, and we was gutted, man. We're filming him and we're making a roar like, yes, because they read his name out. Chance Litchfield, Fixed Radio. We come on, and we're giving it 110 beans, brother. We was proper giving it some. The whole lot's heard us, yeah. And unfortunately, he didn't get a sniff. So it goes on to the next one, but he will come back. Chance is a good presenter. Chance is a good presenter. So then there's another award, and then there is the Breakfast Award. This is our one. This is the one that the Ball Builders Breakfast is nominated for. So with that, anyway, they're reading out Greg James, reading out Nada James, Ball Builders Breakfast, and it's up there on this big ass screen, cinema screen, right? And he's got our names written up there, and everyone's roaring, and my throat's gone. I'm shouting that loud, I wanted everyone in the back to hear me, do you know what I mean? Anyway, boom, boom, boom. And they pulled this lady on to come and present the award, and she's read it out, bang, bronze, boom, whoever it was, silver, Ball Builders Breath. Wow, we are giving it everything we've got. Get in, sit down, shut up. we're shouting language out, not bad language, but we're shouting out words and language that no one probably understands what we're saying. We're shouting building site language. We're like the rogues there. It was crazy. Anyway, they get a show called something in the morning. I forgot, it's gone blank. Anyway, they won gold. We winning silver, yeah, it was like we won platinum. Brother, it was unbelievable, the uproar. We didn't have to get up on stage because you only get up on stage if you win gold. I didn't even know if I was going to be able to make it on stage. I didn't even know if I was going to be able to talk. If I got up there, I was a little bit shaky. I just didn't know. It's a humbling gaff, yeah. I was just thinking, oh, okay, we'll just take it how it is and we'll see how we get on. Anyway, we get the silver. Then they go on to award 4, right? And this is the most bit. This is the bit, right? Very, very humbling. So Greg James has got up. Bearing in mind, he was one of the 6 in our category, and he didn't get a trophy. He didn't get an award. Now this geezer's got up to give an award, right? And credit where credit's due, brother, because the man didn't need to do this, and he didn't need to say this. He had no financial interest, no whatever. He had no reason to say these words, right? But they come out of his mouth. So he walks on stage, he stands at the podium, and he congratulates Boogie in the Morning. There you go, gold. Just want to congratulate Boogie in the Morning for winning gold for Best Breakfast. He said, but my money and my vote was on the Ball Builders. He said, I listened to their show in the morning with my fader down. So whilst he's doing his show, he's saying that he's keeping a little ear on what we're doing with his fader down. And he said that in front of everyone on stage. And I looked at my Ren and I said, Ren, I know it sounds... She went, wow. And we both just, wow. And it was like, it was just one of them, did he just say that in front of everyone, giving us that recognition? It was crazy. Anyway, we go on, more awards. And then all of a sudden we're up for Best Sonic Sound, Fixed Radio. Tyler come out, radio presenter. Now our new producer, Travis, used to produce Tyler's show. Tyler's come out and he's doing his bit. And he's read out our names and we're screaming. Rah! And then he goes bronze and he goes silver and then he gets to the gold. And then he says, and the gold goes to, and he holds up this gold aria, it's called aria, I keep saying aria as well, but this aria award, it's heavy, man. And he said, oh, I dropped this backstage. He said, but the gold goes to, he said, I dropped that backstage. He said, but they'll be able to fix it. The gold goes to Fix Radio. Bang! Oh my God, the throat is gone. Producer Jack is running up on stage, giving it all the beans. Get in there, Jackie boy. We are giving it 150%, bruv. Boss man Louis down the aisle. Come on, like that. He's dreamed of this moment since he set up radio. You got big boss man Rob there as well. He's like, yes, come on, and all this. We're going insane for it, right? Producer Jack stood on stage and let me tell you, he owned the moment. It was crazy. He stood on stage and he went, wow, boom, boom, boom. And he went, listen, I have prepared for this. He said, I have prepared for this. He said, that's why I've got a presentation. And he looks up at the screen and points into the screen and everyone was thinking, please don't have a presentation. And he went, I'm only joking. Anyway, I want to accept this award on boom, boom, boom. And it was just great, man. And it was just great. And God went, he said, I'm loving the energy. Now that is how you accept an award. And that's what we're getting. It was crazy. So good. Unbelievable. My children were there to witness it. We come out afterwards. We come out to the after party. There's more red carpets. You're having pictures of everyone and whatever else. And my smiles on my Char's face, the smile on my Ree's face and Ted's face was crazy. I FaceTimed Savage while we was there. So she was buzzing. Well done, Papa. Well done, Papa, she's saying to me. And it was just so heartwarming, man. Honestly, it was just crazy. And then when I gets home, right, I've got a card. Sage has got her name to go down the shop with her to get me 2 bags of sweets. I got my Haribo. She knows I love my Haribo. And she's got this card and she's wrote this card out. And it's like, I'm so happy for us, Daddy. You've done unbelievable. You get up at 3 o'clock in the morning and you put in the effort for us and you just brought it home. We're blessed by God, Dad. Unbelievable. I love you lots, Papa. And I was just melting, brother. And that was like at 1 o'clock this morning when we got back from the train. And it was just that surreal moment. And then after, we're talking to Greg for about 20 minutes, half hour, and we're just asking him, listen, how do you get to where you are? You've got 4 or 5 million listeners. We're approaching the 1 million listeners, which is massive for a commercial station. It's unbelievable, right? But I'm like, listen, bro, you're carrying a lot on your shoulders at this level. And he's like, keep doing what you're doing, he said, because what you're doing is something special. And it was just them words, and it was just like, wow. And then all of a sudden, right, I'm then talking. It's mad out when you have the grace of God and you're blessed. And now listen, I'm a spiritual man. Do I strongly believe in God? I don't know. I believe in something, and I use it to reference quite often, because I believe there's something there. And I believe the lifestyle that I used to lead to what I lead now, and the path I'm leading now, is because I'm blessed. Now, you don't have to believe that. You believe in what you believe in. But for me, being blessed is everything. And last night was a blessing, and it was humbling. And then all of a sudden, I'm there exchanging numbers with a marketing director of a very well-known, massive household name brand. And I'm networking, and I'm doing this, and I'm rubbing shoulders with these big dogs in this radio world. Whereas 5 years ago, we started our journey of radio, and 3 years ago, we started our journey of doing national radio and presenting this breakfast show, which is the hardest show on radio to present because of the times you have to get up. It's 3 a.m. in the morning. You carry it, you've got to turn on the charm, and you've got to be blessed, and you've got to just give it all your beans for them hours, right? I'm in the studio from 4, I leave there at 9, so for 5 hours, I've got to be focused, I've got to be banging it out to make everyone listening want to go again and go out and earn a pound note and go out and attack the world. And my job is to make everyone's spirits lift. So therefore, I've got to be in that lifted spirit no matter what's going on in my world, no matter what pressure I've got and what stress I've got and what arguments I've had. So breakfast is the one show on radio which is the toughest show to do. And if you nail it and you do it right and you bring that energy to the table, good things happen. And last night was that, man. Last night was a blessing. Last night was different. I didn't know how I was going to feel about it, because I didn't even think we was going to get nominated. I didn't even think we was going to get nominated this year. I thought we need another year or so just treading the boards, because our show's got a long way to go. Like we're rough, man. But maybe that's it. I don't know. I say that our show's got a long... It has. We're learning every day. We tweak. We fine-tune. And we try and better it and better it and better it. And we're always... I'm my biggest critic. And I always think, listen, that could have been a bit better. That could have been a bit better and whatever else. But maybe it's the rough bits around the edges that makes it what it is. And if you don't listen, please do so, right? Check it out, fixradio.co.uk. You can listen on the website and you can press play and you can listen. You can download the app and you can listen wherever you are on your phone, and it's live. Yeah, so you can just listen there and then, boom, and it plays. You can listen to any DAB radio in your car, on the building site, wherever you get it. Just search Fix Radio and it will come up. Give it a go, have a listen. We're on Monday to Friday, 6 till 9, and we give it our all. And if you're indoors, it's crazy because we've got my daughter asking for shout outs with her friends while they're walking to school, listening on the app. And it's like, oh, can you do my friend a shout out? We're listening, Dad. And then you've got builders listening, and you've got mums listening on the school run, and then you've got pensioners listening. We just have a variety. It's not just for the trade, although it's a station built for the trade. It's not, man. It's gone past that. I believe it's gonna go past that again and again and again. And it's just a household name, man. It's crazy. But listen, I'm buzzing, as you can tell. Energy levels, the grace of God, my brothers and sisters. It is happening. All you got to do is get up in the morning, believe, and you can achieve. Go out there, give it 110%. If it don't happen, you go out tomorrow and you give it another 110%, because one day it will happen. All right, just keep going. I've come from the bottom and we're working our way back, and it could drop tomorrow and we could lose it all tomorrow. And that there, and knowing that, because I come from nothing, I then got something, I then lost it, and I went back to nothing, and now we've got a bit of something, and we've got a long journey, but that long journey will never stop, because that ain't the goal. The goal is the journey, and the goal is to impress my children and to make my children believe that anything is possible in life. Nothing is impossible. So as long as you're on that journey and you've got that belief, you can achieve whatever you want to achieve. And as you achieve it, just move it up. As you achieve it, move it up, because you never want to get there. Because if you get there, that's when you become complacent, and that's when you lose it. So the fact that I know that you could lose it tomorrow and it could go tomorrow keeps me on edge, and it keeps me working and working and working. If you do the same, honestly, anything's possible. Love to you all. Stay safe, stay blessed.